Good evening, and welcome to A Closer Look. I'm your host, Marcos Umbrister Jr. It's been 10 years since the Ministry of Education, Technical and Vocational Training launched the Public School Scholar Program, known commonly as PSSP. With over 700 recipients rewarded during this time, it has demonstrated the need for Bahamian students to be given access and opportunity to undergraduate studies. Today, we celebrate the 70 scholarship recipients that write their names in the sands of time and the Public School Scholars Program under the theme, A Decade of Excellence. Stay with us. There's more, A Closer Look, after this.
This is the National Youth Guard program designed to train young people to help the Bahama Islands in times of disaster.
I decided to join to better serve my country as well as to better myself.
We train the help in search and rescue,
electrical, plumbing, and carpentry.
And things that they can actually expand on in their careers.
Young people who join the Youth Guard program discover a sense of identity, a sense of purpose, and a sense of patriotism.
This program isn't about only the individuals, it is about the country.
Discover the soul of the islands at the National Art Gallery of the Bahamas. Step into a world of color, culture, and creativity where every room tells a uniquely Bahamian story. From rotating exhibitions and artist talks to hands-on workshops, lectures, and guided tours, there's always something to experience. Wander through vibrant galleries, admire bold expressions, and explore our gift shop filled with exciting museum merchandise. Need a breath of fresh air? Stroll through our lush outdoor art park where nature meets imagination. And now, experience it all at two locations, our historic museum in downtown Nassau and our satellite space at the Current Echo in Baha Mar. Planning an event? Look no further. Our venue offers the perfect backdrop for unforgettable moments with room for live music, dancing, and celebration. We're open 6 days a week, Tuesday to Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on Sundays with free passes for all Bahamian citizens and residents. The National Art Gallery of the Bahamas, our home for Bahamian art.
Welcome back. You're watching A Closer Look. I'm Marcos Umbrister Jr. Thanks so much for tuning in. The Public School Scholars Program has become a key pathway for Bahamian students seeking higher education through the public school system. Tonight, we take a closer look at how the program works, the history of the program, and the impact it is having on students pursuing a tertiary education. We learn more from correspondent Krishna Russell.
The Public School Scholars Program, established in 2015, continues to create greater access in the government school system for those aspiring to a higher education. A bold idea was born, one designed to level the playing field for Bahamian students, unlocking opportunities. Today, the Public School Scholars Program celebrates a decade of impact, transforming lives and reshaping access to higher education.
Well, the Public School Scholars Program was really a program that was initiated during my term as Minister of Education, when I recognized that a small percentage of the public school students were actually having access to scholarship dollars provided for students to go abroad and study.
Research revealed the challenge wasn't talent, but barriers including financial strain, limited access to information, and missed opportunities.
Data doesn't lie. The data said that despite the government offering millions of dollars in scholarships at the time, less than 5% of the scholarships were going to public school students, with the public school system basically embodying 75% of the student population in the Bahamas. We had a crisis with so many students, and very little of them were going off to college or pursuing post-secondary education as an option. And today we have engineers, technicians, we have educators, we have chemists, we have scientists, we have a myriad of professions of former students that are working locally and internationally
The program is now accepting applications with a deadline of March 31st, 2026. For more information, log on to scholarshipsbahamas.com. For a closer look, I'm Krishna Russell. Back to you on the desk.
Thank you, Krishna. Behind the statistics are real stories of opportunity and achievement. Tonight, we hear directly from current and past recipients of the Public School Scholars Program, reflecting on how the initiative has shaped their academic journeys and opened doors to higher education. We hear more from April Smith.
For years, the Bahamas Public Scholars School Program has supported high-achieving scholars nationwide. Today, we meet with past and present scholars to find out just how this program has shaped their journey. The Public School Scholars Program continues to expand educational opportunities for Bahamian students. As it marks 10 years of national impact, the program offers students a choice of 28 international college partners, strengthening access to quality education and global learning environments. Among the 70 students awarded scholarships in 2026, 40 recipients come from the Family Islands. One of those students is Azaria Wilson of Exuma.
I found out about the program because one of the schools, Tennessee State University, which I'm currently at, is one of the only schools that has architectural engineering so far.
The program's long-term impact can be seen through its alumni, Mario Coakley, a past public school scholar who's now an RBC Financial Solutions Specialist.
I didn't come from a family with money, so I honestly didn't think I had the right to dream and to really strive for more than what I had. So this scholarship gave me that, the opportunity to go to school. I attended Georgia State University and I graduated with a double major in finance and real estate with honors.
Program officials say the goal extends beyond academic achievement. Dr. Sophia Roll, program counselor, says scholars are encouraged to return home and contribute to national development.
We invite those students to come back home and make a difference, build the capacity of the Bahamas. We are on the world stage and we need our scholars, both public and private, to come back and to assist us in building the capacity of our nation.
For these scholars, this program is for more than just a scholarship. It's a doorway to possibility, and through them, the future shines just a little brighter. Reporting for a closer look, I'm April Sandsmith.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Closer Look after this.
Wanted to be a writer.
You soon can be at CAPAS, the Bahamas School for the Creative and Performing Arts.
I want to be famous.
I want to be technical and creative.
You still can be at the Bahamas School for the Creative and Performing Arts.
I always wanted to be in a band.
I want to be a movie director.
Acting, writing, singing, dancing. You can learn them all at CAPAS, the new school for the creative and performing arts.
I always wanted to be a professional. Yeah!
I want to be creative.
I want to do John Canoe all day.
Should have been a dancer.
Go online to register your interest, have your say, and learn more about CAPAS, the School for the Creative and Performing Arts.
I want to be a star!
Welcome back. The Public School Scholars Program marks a milestone as it celebrates 10 years of impact under the theme, A Decade of Excellence. The journey continues. The 2025 recognition ceremony honors students past and present while highlighting the program's ongoing role in expanding access to higher education and supporting national development. Our Aaron Scavella takes us in the field for this event.
10 years ago, the Public School Scholars Program was established to ensure that a student's academic potential, not circumstance, determines their access to a higher education. Today, that vision was celebrated during a 10th year anniversary ceremony, honoring a decade of excellence. During the ceremony, Minister of Education Glenys Hanna-Martin reflected on the program's impact over the past decade, emphasizing education as a critical pathway to national development and social mobility.
This is what education is about. It's about building personal and national capacity, but it's just foundational. Because truthfully, after you have gone through this program, through a university, PhD, whatever it is, that is when you begin to come of your own.
Scholarship recipients receive awards ranging from $10,000 to $15,000 per academic year for up to 4 years. The program prioritizes students who have attended public schools, with first preference given to first-generation college students and those transitioning from high school.
Over 1,000 Bahamian public school students have been sent on to tertiary education institutions through this program. Scholars were required to meet strict academic benchmarks, demonstrate leadership, gain acceptance into approved institutions, and to commit themselves to excellence.
Both academic and technical scholarships are offered, supporting students pursuing degrees aligned with the country's national development goals.
I will say being a first year student and one of the first in my family to ever go to college, especially off in the US, it has been just really impactful.
After 10 years, the Public School Scholars Program continues to open doors, not just to higher education, but to equity, opportunity, and national progress. Reporting for A Closer Look, I'm Aaron Scavella.
Thank you, Aaron. The impact of the Public School Scholars Program is best told by the people it has touched. At today's recognition ceremony, families, current recipients, and alumni share firsthand how the program has shaped their academic paths and futures. For our ACL On The Go, Tizelle Lightbourne has those voices from the ground.
Advancing educational equity, celebrating academic excellence, and shifting family legacies. This is what the Ministry of Education and Technical and Vocational Training has accomplished over the last 10 years through the Public School Scholars Program.
Jade Fritz, a CV Bethel Senior High alumna and 2016 Public School Scholars Program recipient, described the program as her gateway to success.
My degree is in environmental science. I currently work at the Bahamas Department of Meteorology as a weather observer. However, I am traveling soon to do my forecasting certification so I could better serve my country.
Also a 2016 PSSP recipient and graduate of Anatole Rogers Senior High, Lenriche Johnson completed her bachelor's degree in theater arts at Taylor University. She completed a Master of Arts Management degree and ultimately carved her own path in international relations for the Bahamas.
I now serve as the cultural attaché at the Bahamas Consular Embassy Annex in Washington, D.C., representing the Bahamas at various embassy events in D.C. and also hosting events to help Americans learn more about the Bahamas and also our culture and everything that we have to offer. These experiences would not have been possible without the amazing support and provisions by the Ministry of Education.
While attending the recognition ceremony to support his niece, Clive Ferguson recalled a moving story of how a father's love and determination helped his own son build a passion for learning.
He came to Ellen Coakley. He produced. His production was excellent. He came in 11th grade. He was a 3-point average student. From 3-point average, he became the head boy of Ellen Coakley High School. He'll be heading to New York for his clinical year, and it's all because this opportunity that he's gotten from the scholarship program.
Today's recognition celebration truly highlighted the adage, it is not how or where you start, but how you finish. Reporting for A Closer Look, I am Tizelle Lightbourne.
When we return, we're joined by a very special guest. You don't want to miss it.
Ready for church, Grammy? You still hiding your money under this mattress?
I ain't putting my money in no bank or no credit union. My money protected right here with me for my peace of mind.
It's 2025, Grammy, and I promise you, nobody after your money. But if one of those institutions do get mashed up, your money's still protected.
So, why I gotta pay for my money to be protected?
Oh man, Grammy, with those DIC member institutions, your deposit already protected automatically.
So I ain't gotta hide money around the house no more?
Don't say that too loud, Grammy. Looking to get robbed. With the Deposit Insurance Corporation of the Bahamas, your savings, checking, and fixed deposits are protected up to $50,000 per depositor per member institution.
Welcome back to A Closer Look. I'm your host, Marcos Ambrister Jr. As the Ministry of Education and Technical and Vocational Training celebrates a decade of excellence, the journey continues. In honor of their Public School Scholars Program, it is imperative that we sit with the captain of the ship. Help me welcome to the show the Minister of Education and Technical and Vocational Training, the Honorable Glenys Hanna Martin.
Thank you. It's great to be here to celebrate this benchmark in this incredible program.
It really is a full decade.
Yes.
Can we talk, Minister, about what was the reason for starting a program for this, like this, and then also for continuing?
Well, as you know, and you would have heard this program, the then Minister of Education, Jerome Fitzgerald, looked at the statistics and saw that a very tiny percentage of public school students were accessing scholarships from the pool, the collected pool. And so they came up with a formula that would allow access, and that's the word you would have heard resonating in here today, access. All of these students are from public schools. It did not mean reducing standards, but it created methodologies that allowed people, particularly with limited resources, to be able to access university education. And now we're here 10 years later, more than 1,000 students, and this is a great celebration today.
And I have to tell you, thank you so much, Minister. My sister is actually a recipient of this scholarship as well.
Yes.
And she's finishing up her last semester now at the university in Ohio, Central State University. So thank you so much.
Yes.
For those that believe that it's inequitable, of course, what we're doing here for public school scholars, can you explain to them how, like you said, the methodology is still in place? There's still requirements that they have to meet.
Yes, they have to have the minimum academic requirements that's across the board for all applicants, which would be the 5 BGCSEs, grade C and above, English and mathematics. But additionally, what they did was, and what is continuing, is arrangements or partnerships have been struck with a whole array of universities. And every year there are more and more universities that want to buy into this arrangement with the Bahamas government. And the reason for that is that our students are exceptional. I meet with the deans of these universities, and they all tell me the same thing. These students are high performing, as you would have heard today, almost 4.0 students. But additionally, the way they conduct themselves on the campus with their leadership sense of responsibility, they make this nation proud. And what I am really proud about is that the number of students that come from Family Islands today, more than 2/3 of the recipients today are from Family Islands. Moores Island, Cat Island, Grand Bahama, Exuma, Long Island.
Grand Bahama swept.
Grand Bahama swept. 8 Mile Rock in the west of Grand Bahama. So many students. This is really a celebration of creating, and that word comes up again, access for our young people who might otherwise not have been able to do so because of limited resources. And so this device that was created allows them to now be facilitated into tertiary education.
And I'm so happy to know that this isn't just a program that's Nassau-centric, but like
Yes.
you said, it reaches across the entire
nation.
archipelago.
I mean, Moores Island is this big, you
Exactly.
know, and they're represented in this program, an outstanding student who's going off to university.
And that is so excellent.
Yeah.
A lot of times people tend to only focus on the academic part of
Yes,
this,
yes.
but let people know about the technical part
Yes.
of this Public School Scholars Program
Yes,
as well.
you would have heard that we have the pilots. There's a lot of cybersecurity, the ICT. There are a lot of students even today who are in ICT, specializing in it. So it's the whole array of pursuit. It's not one-dimensional, and it meets the passions of students who are motivated in all sorts of ways, pathways.
Can we talk about some of the successes of this program? I know that there are so many that have graduated, summa cum laude, valedictorians. Can we
Yes.
talk about not just the academic success, but even those stories of people coming through? I heard today about a lady that was sleeping in her car and
Yeah.
eating out of the garbage.
But she wasn't even a lady then; she was a girl.
Yes.
She's a lady now.
Yes.
But it tells you that and this is really the part of the beauty of this program, because no matter what the challenges are, this opens a door wide open, and it allows young people to go through and to come of their own despite the challenges they face. Even in here this morning, the teacher who's directing this band, C.B. Bethel, Mr. Turnquest, he's a product of this program. And here he is now. He's come back. He's in one of our public schools. He's now building young people just as someone built him. And hopefully they too will access opportunities. This program is about the belief in the Bahamian child. And no matter no matter where they come from, what they have or don't have, once they bring who they are and what they are, that this program will give them the engines and the fire to go forward and to be all that they can be.
And I love that we're seeing now that they're not just going away and getting their education, but they're coming back and they're
back home.
helping to develop the landscape here.
Coming back home. And I say this to young people in all of these events, that, whatever you feel needs to happen in this country, don't sit in a corner and complain and cry or disappear off the scene. Come home. Use your energy, your talents, your resolve to help build this country, to keep it going in a direction that we can all be proud of.
Can we speak about the importance of us prioritizing these first generation university students?
This is, it's hard to imagine what this means to a family. And that's the other component about this. We're not just talking about individual students. We're talking about what this means to the family, the legacy of the family. And so I think this now creates a pathway for generations in this family. And this is part of the equity, where it allows persons who would not be on a radar to come full and front in the spotlight, and to be able to really come of their own. And so these first-time scholars in university, this is such an emotional expression of what this program means.
It certainly is. And what other expanded opportunities can we look forward to from the ministry to improve access and that opportunity that you guys have been speaking of?
We're looking at a lot of things. We're going back. We're looking at the Education Loan Authority to see what it is that we can do to now begin to open that as a new pathway for scholarship opportunity. But we're, through our guidance counselors, we're raising awareness. Like in some countries, in Cuba, for example, they see senior high school as pre-university. And this is what we want our young people to see themselves as: pre-university, pre-tertiary education. Not everyone, but we want them to understand there is a next phase and reality for them, an empowerment to their humanity and to their potentiality. And so tertiary education brings that, it builds capacity. And so we want to really raise the awareness, and we're building more relationships with more universities in the United States and in Canada, which is creating more and more access for more and more young people. And we're supporting them as they seek the academic attainment in the BGCSEs to ensure that they're able to meet the criteria and to have this opportunity.
And what is needed from our young people if they want to take advantage of a program like this? What do they need to do? Who do they need to get in contact with?
I think what they need to do more than anything is to not be trapped in a perception that is limiting, constraining, frustrating, hopeless, and to understand that, you know, where there are possibilities, it's there for you. Once it's possible, it's there for you to go after. And so we want them to, first of all, reconceive or reperceive their own reality and to understand that the best is yet to come, to appreciate that they're powerhouses and all they need is the right environment, the right conditions that allows them to come of their own. So I think that is what would be, I would say to them, to reconceive and to perceive who they are and what they are, and to understand that the best is yet to come. And really, what they can achieve, we probably can't even conceive at this point because it's limitless.
You're so right. And once again, for our academic scholars, the requirement is a 3.0 with their 5 BGCSEs.
Yes.
For our technical, it's 2.5.
Yes.
And of course, they just need to get in contact with their guidance counselors at their schools.
Yes.
And there you have it. You have an entire pathway to get to something that probably your parents and your generation may have, generations before you may have never even had the access to.
Yes.
Minister, we are so grateful
Thank
for
you. The creme de la creme of this country we're seeing here today.
And thank you so much for the access and the opportunity that your ministry continues to open up for us here and to ensure that every young person in the Bahamas has the same level of access and the same equal opportunity to tertiary level
and
education.
And all the best to your sister and to you.
Thank you so much.
Soon to be
Minister.
doctor.
Thank you so much, Minister.
Thank you.
Greatly appreciated. There's more. Closer look after this. With 10 years down, the Public School Scholars Program has proven today that it remains committed to ensuring equity in education and access and opportunity to all. With over 700 awarded since its inception from across the islands of the Bahamas, the PSSP program can truly tout their theme, a decade of excellence. The journey continues. Until next time, I'm Marcos Umbrister Jr., and this has been A Closer Look. Good night, Bahamas.